and never use them indoors or under a surface that can burn. And we move into a safety alert this afternoon.
An investigation by Consumer Reports reveals some of the foods we eat every day might be hiding bacteria that could make us sick.
Not something you want to hear. The good news, though, you don't have to give them up. Morgan Johnson explains how to make risky foods safer in your afternoon Consumer Report.
With foodborne illness outbreaks making headlines, some shoppers are being extra cautious.
It's bothersome, so that's why I make sure that I clean all my vegetables and fruit.
We do buy organic as much as we possibly can.
Those are good moves, but they aren't enough to protect you. The CDC says tens of millions of Americans get sick from contaminated food every year, some of it organic. Last year, recalls linked to E. coli, Salmonella, and Listeria jumped 41% compared to the year before, and related hospitalizations and deaths more than doubled.
For seniors, very young children, or anyone with a compromised immune system, even consuming a very small amount of this bacteria can be life-threatening.
Consumer Reports has identified the top offenders from last year: leafy greens and deli meat, onion, cucumbers, and organic carrots and organic basil, eggs, raw milk cheese, and soft cheeses like queso fresco. Contamination can happen anywhere along the food chain, on the farm, during processing, even in your own kitchen.
Recent budget cuts could limit what the food agencies can do. That's why it's so important to know how to protect yourself at home.
To minimize risk, always cook meat to the right internal temperature using a thermometer. Use separate cutting boards for raw meat. Clean surfaces thoroughly and skip rinsing raw meat, which can spread bacteria. Store meat on the lowest shelf in the fridge and never leave food out for longer than 2 hours or 1 hour if it's hot outside. Those with Consumer Reports say there are other common foods that can carry hidden risks. Raw sprouts, shellfish like oysters, and even uncooked flour and unpasteurized juice have all been linked to outbreaks. With your Consumer Report, Morgan Johnson, Heartland News.
All right, Morgan, we appreciate you very much. A Grammy-nominated artist will hold a benefit concert in Sikeston later this year. So we featured her here on Heartland Afternoon before. Quite the gal. Maggie Rose will headline a show at the Rodeo Grounds on October 25th. The concert will raise money for the Missouri Delta Foundation, which helps fund projects at the Missouri Medical Center in Sikeston. Tickets for the show go on sale tomorrow morning. Cassie, she has quite the voice. Always love getting to hear her, one of our favorite artists that we've had on.
Oh, absolutely, Jeffrey. That was amazing getting to, hear her perform. Hopefully, maybe you have some plans to go out to maybe attend that. Make sure you're staying up to date with the weather. I can tell you right now, if you plan to be outdoors, depending on where you are, we are tracking a little bit of activity across the heartland. I'll walk through this evening's rain chances after the break.
And after you dodge a few showers, maybe take a trip to the garden. Hear more about the local award-winning place right here in the Heartland a little bit later.